Hello, it's Lauren. This is day 9 of my Suboxone withdrawal. I'm still having some symptoms, not many physically, and honestly, the physical stuff for me hasn't usually been the issue. It's the mental stuff and the heart palpitations and restlessness, because I'm already an anxious and really depressed person anyways, so it's like times 1,000, and I'm already an insomniac, so those things really are the worst things for me to deal with. So I'm basically okay during the day, besides like zaps of chills that I'll get, which I will for a while. I know that. But I guess I kind of just wanted to talk about pause a little bit, which is post-acute withdrawal. I'm going to try to post a video almost every day through the first 30 days, and then just periodically talk about the Suboxone symptoms of withdrawal after that, just to update people to see, so they can see how I'm doing. But you know that your body is trying to repair, and when you're taking an opiate, it's fooling your brain and filling the opiate receptors in your brain and replacing like endorphins mostly and serotonin in your brain, and making it think that the only way that it can get it now is from an opioid. So now, after the effects of doing that, you have to go back the other way. So the first time that I detoxed, I was on a very, very heavy amount of opioids, among other things, for much, much longer. Did the week-long Suboxone withdrawal, stayed in rehab. This time around, I had a lot of clean time, then had my surgery. Was only physically addicted to the pills, really. I wasn't like high, or I didn't even really have a desire to be. I just didn't want to be in pain. I was on the pain medication for about 5 or 6 months, then the Suboxone for about 5 months, so about the same time on both, about a year. Still a really long time, and I'm not naive. Everyone's different. Some people don't experience a lot of pause. Some people have them for a couple years or months. Everybody's different. It depends on how healthy you are. It depends on your natural brain chemistry. It depends on your mental health. There's a lot of factors. If you do feel like you're experiencing post-acute withdrawal really bad, which is basically like severe anxiety, insomnia, continuing heart palpitations, things like that, suicidal thoughts, even sometimes people have, I mean, I guess the list goes on, but if you are still having things like that really badly, like a significant amount of time after you've come off Suboxone, you may want to talk to your doctor about any underlying anxiety or depression issues that you might have, and may consider being put on something that is not physically addicting, even a natural supplement for mood. It sounds stupid, and people a lot of the times think that it doesn't do anything, but if you're really strict about it and you keep taking supplements like that, your body will repair itself and get used to those things instead of the other things that you're taking. And they're natural, so naturally you're going to produce what you need to feel good. Oxytocin is like a feel-good thing, you know, like that's what happens at birth when a woman gives birth, and when you have an orgasm, and a couple other times, we're just naturally lucky enough to produce it. It's like a rush, a really good, feel-good feeling. And you'll get those feelings back. Sometimes people talk about how they do get waves of them in the beginning, and they start to feel better, and it can give people a little bit of hope. But I think I'm kind of rambling now, but I am feeling okay. I'm just super anxious, still not sleeping good. I need to be like basically heavily medicated to sleep, which is not something that I want to do for the rest of my life. I don't want to depend on anything. And I know that I've been taking my Xanax every day now for about a week, so I'm already going to have a little bit of withdrawal, just from the benzo, even just after that short amount of time, because I've been prescribed it for a while, but I would take it like maybe a few times a month, if that, you know, only like a half a milligram or less. And I mean, last night I think I took like 2.5 milligrams to fall asleep, which isn't a lot for some, but that's a lot for me, and I still barely slept. So yeah, insomnia and the heart pounding feeling, by far two worst things for me. I would take feeling physically ill and throwing up and shitting myself over those two things any fucking day of the week, honestly. That sounds crazy, but I am just, yeah, I'm really anxious. So I don't know, there's a lot of different things that you can do. Like I've said before, you just really have to keep busy. I apologize all the time for touching my face and my lips in these videos. It's just a nervous habit. Can't help it. Always done it. I'm sure that it drives some people crazy. When I watch the videos after, it drives me crazy watching myself twitch and touch my face constantly. But again, like, everybody's different and everybody goes through something different during this process. Do your own research. Don't let negative comments get you down. It's just like real life. Like, you live your own life and do what you want to do for yourself. I personally know that I am done with the mental addiction, and I was done years ago. It's just the physical stuff now that I have to deal with, because I know that I can feel happy without opiates, because I have before. And I was way happier before I was on them, even Suboxone. And people say they want to be on Suboxone maintenance for however long term, because they feel great. They feel like they're on top of the world. Well, yeah, because it's an opiate. Granted, it's an antagonist, but it doesn't matter. It's still an opiate, and it's still highly addictive, and it's gonna make you feel good, just like any other opiate. If you keep taking it, you're gonna keep changing the chemistry of your brain naturally. And that's really, I mean, I guess some people are okay with that, and if it works for you, that's fine. I'm not like saying you shouldn't, like, I'm not hating on it. I just personally, that's not for me. I'm almost 29, so close to 30, and I've wasted pretty much half my life screwing up my natural brain chemistry. So it's going to take me a long time to get to a place where I really feel good. But I mean, I have dreams and ambitions like everybody else, and a lot of things were destroyed by literally the chemistry of my brain changing and changing me into a different person. I mean, I'm about to sign divorce papers. Like, it's not fun. It sucks. I'm losing a lot of stuff, and I have to leave California for a little while. Anyways, I don't know. Thank you guys for listening. I mean, it feels really good to be able to vent and have, like, some type of support, even if nobody comments or even, like, says anything to me. Just the fact that a few people have watched them, if it's helpful, that just makes me feel really good, and it feels good to be connected. If you do have any questions or comments, feel free to say anything. But yeah, I'll let you know how the rest of the day goes. So far, I'm okay, and I actually feel hungry. So I think I'm gonna eat something, just something really, really healthy, like a salad. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel weird. So yeah, again, if you're going through it, I feel you. Sorry, this is such a long video. I'm kind of just rambling, but you can do it. It's possible. Everybody else does the same thing if you watch any of these videos. So there's a ton of people online and a ton of testimonials, and don't be afraid, because the physical withdrawals are nothing. The mental withdrawal is really what it is. So if you're mentally prepared, then you can do it. Yeah, I'll be back later. Thanks for watching.